Buckle up because Ubisoft is about to take us to one of the most requested locations in Assassin's Creed history, feudal Japan. After years of speculation, the dream is finally becoming reality with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Originally revealed as codename Red, this new chapter is shaping up to be something truly special. But what can we expect from the game? Let's break it all down. The stories, the characters, and the combat. And everything you need to know before stepping into the world of Assassins in Japan. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the gaming news, reviews, and analysis. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now let's start with the setting and the story, which is one of the most exciting aspects of this game. The game begins in 1579, during the Azuchi Momoyama period, an era marking the end of Sengoku period and the beginning of the Edo period. This was a time of transition, where Japan was moving from brutal civil war to a more peaceful, structured society under the influence of the samurai. And you'll be immersed in this transitional era, where Portugal and European missionaries are starting to make their way into Japan. You'll witness the rise and fall of these powerful figures, and even interact with historical icons like Oda Nobunaga, one of Japan's most famous warlords, whose ambitions for unification set the stage for the era that followed. As an assassin, you'll also be going after some of Japan's most dangerous enemies, from rogue samurai to ninja clans that have their own agendas. But the world is far from simple. Expect a mix of historical and fictional elements, as Ubisoft blends the lines of fiction and history like never before. Now let's talk about the two protagonists at the heart of Shadows, Yasuke and Naoya.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it.
Yasuke is a character unlike any other in Assassin's Creed franchise. Born in Mozambique and brought into Japan, Yasuke's story is one of real historical intrigue. He was a samurai who served under the legacy of Oda, a man who trusted him to stand by his side in the midst of war. Yasuke's origin and journey makes him one of the most fascinating figures in history. But in Assassin's Creed Shadows, Yasuke is more than just a historical figure. You'll play as him, experiencing a story about honor, justice, and finding a place in a land that doesn't always accept him. The game's director, Stephanie Ann Ruda, mentioned how they had a lot of fun imagining Yasuke's journey, saying that his story would explore the idea of belonging and how one finds meaning in a world full of turbulence.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream of war.
On the flip side, Naoya is a fictional character, but one that fans of the series will likely adore. She is the daughter of the historical ninja master Fujibayashi Nagato, a figure who is well known in Japan folklore. As a skilled shinobi, Naoya operates from the shadows, relying on stealth, agility, and intelligence to defeat her enemies. Her ninja training will provide you with some of the most exciting stealth mechanics we've seen in the series, and she pretty much offers a really sharp contrast to Yasuke, cause he's more combat heavy.
You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together.
So you'll get to switch between these two characters as you progress through the game, experiencing both chaotic and intense combat of Yasuke and the subtle strategic world of Naoya's stealth missions. However, Assassin's Creed Shadows hasn't come without its fair share of controversy. After the reveal of Yasuke as protagonist, some fans voiced strong opinions, some even going as far as to make malicious comments about the team behind the game. The CEO of Ubisoft pretty much spoke out against these personal online attacks, emphasizing that such behavior has no place in the gaming community. In a statement, he expressed unwavering support for creative decisions made by the team, saying we should all celebrate the hard work and talent that goes into making video games, saying that the game's story and setting should just pretty much speak for itself. But in the end, Assassin's Creed Shadows is just about storytelling and gameplay. It's about making bold choices that push boundaries while honoring history. And in that sense, Yasuke's inclusion is a testament to Ubisoft's commitment to create a diverse, rich world. So let's dive into Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay. starting with the combat system. If you're playing as Yasuke, prepare for some intense, fast-paced battles. Combat focuses on dodging, blocking, and countering. Yasuke's samurai prowess allows him to parry incoming attacks and take on multiple enemies at once. Think of it as a classic Assassin's Creed combat system, but with deeper emphasis on martial arts and the art of the sword, which will be really interesting to see in an Assassin's Creed game. Meanwhile, Naoe's character brings us back to the roots of the series with the stealth. She can't block attacks, but she can deflect them and use quick fluid movements to outwit her enemies. Her arisal includes smoke bombs, shurikens, and other ninja tools to disorient and take down foes without ever being seen. If you miss the classic stealth mechanics, you are going to love Naoe's style.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
But the contrast between the two characters, Naoe and Yasuke, makes the game feel really fresh. You can't just power through everything like in other titles. Sometimes you'll just need to think on your feet, to be honest. Another feature of Assassin's Creed Shadows is the dynamic season system. The game has a full cycle of spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each season not only affects the way the world looks, but also how you approach the gameplay. In the spring and summer, you'll have long grass to hide in and more opportunities for stealth, but in the winter, all of those cover options are pretty much gone. And the cold, harsh environments introduces new challenges. And with this, it really does bring the game immersion to a whole new level. It'll rain, snow, and change the landscape right under your feet. Each season provides its own unique set of gameplay mechanics, pushing you to adapt your tactics as you explore this living, breathing world. And speaking of exploration, let's talk about the world of Assassin's Creed Shadows. The map is said to be as large as the one from Assassin's Creed Origins, but the key difference here is that it's all set in real-life historical provinces of Japan. Areas like Iga, Arima, and Omi will be available for you to explore. And the best part, Ubisoft is creating a more organic exploration system. There aren't any more icons cluttering up your map. Instead, there will be more points of interest, and they will be highlighted naturally. And this pretty much encourages you to get lost and discover Japan for yourself. So the world will be free of unnecessary clutter and sync points, but the map will still include and only reveal key points of interest. Ubisoft's goal is to make the world feel more alive and immersive, encouraging exploration in the purest form. So as for the release date of Assassin's Creed Shadows, it was originally set to launch in November of 2024, and then it got moved to February 2025, and then it got pushed back yet again to March 20th, 2025. And Ubisoft pretty much promised that the extra time will be used to refine and polish the game, so it's ready for its prime time. But when it does launch, Shadows will be available for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And this means that they are now stepping away from the older consoles like the Xbox One and the PS4. And for those who can't wait, Assassin's Creed Shadows is available for pre-order with a variety of collector's editions, including a steelbook cover, a hardcover art book, and an epic statue of Naoe and Yasuke. So what do you guys think of Assassin's Creed Shadows? Do you guys think it's gonna be the next really big leap for the series? Do you think it'll be a good game, the whole contrast between Naoe and Yasuke? I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to think about it in the comments below. I personally will be playing this game. I'm pretty excited for it to see what it's all about. Are you more excited for any one of the characters? Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Pause for now, play forever. AK out.